Welcome in, nerds and nerdsette, guys and gals. Welcome to the maiden voyage of this Nerd Herd Heroes. I am your host, one of your hosts, Ancient Alien.
Romy Rome, aka the Bull.
And we are here to introduce you to what this thing is going to be and what we're going to do with it. But before we get off into that, we would like to pay a little tribute and take a moment of silence for a loss that the nerd world took this week, and that would be the great Stan Lee.
Not just the nerds, man. Everybody lost.
Everybody, the whole world lost
world.
with Stan Lee going. But he left a legacy behind him, and it sparked millions of nerds and all kinds of non-nerds and lots of millions of followers and fans over decades and decades. I mean, where would the world be without comic books and heroes?
Yeah.
Where would we be? So we'd like to take a moment of silence for Stan Lee. We'd like you all to join us in that. All right. So moving forward, we just like to give you guys a rundown of what we're going to be doing here and kind of get a basis on what we're going to be doing and what we're going to be saying, how we're going to be acting, the nerds that we are. Like I said, we're both nerds, old nerds. We've been nerds all of our lives. We've been nerds together for
22, 23, 24 years,
20 plus years, maybe
Yeah.
25, who knows. We're just old nerds that have been in this game, enjoying ourselves, and we'd like to share the things that we enjoy with you. And some of those things, not just the basic things like anime and video games,
cosplay, the normal nerd
the
stuff.
normal nerd stuff. We're also going to talk about movies, television, music,
Books.
sports, books, space,
Cartoons.
cartoons.
Not just anime, man. We
Not
love
just anime.
cartoons
And also, we want you to tell us what you want to hear us talking about.
yeah.
Bring the topics to us. Bring us things to review.
Turn us on to some new stuff.
Turn us on to some new stuff. Hopefully, we can turn you on to some new stuff. We
Or
like
some
to be
old
turned on
stuff,
to-
you know,
yeah,
depending on how old you
stuff
are,
we
you know,
missed. You know what I mean? We're gonna have book reviews, things that we think you should watch, read, listen to, and we want to know what you think we should watch, read, listen to, go see. We're going to be taking field trips and events out to all the cons we can get to here in our area. And we're going to have, cosplay interviews from those places, pictures from those places, walk around just talking to random people, and not just the famous cosplayers. If we see somebody out there we like, a good cosplay, we'll just get them set up too. Oh man, Pit Boy fell over, man. He
Been
didn't want to join
drinking.
us.
You've been drinking.
Is he hammered already?
I think so.
God dang, man, we gotta do something about that guy and his drinking. Anyway, so yeah, that's where we are, and that's what we're gonna do. And like I said, we hope you're gonna enjoy this voyage that we're about to set out on, and we're gonna bring you guys along, and we're gonna do this damn thing. So let's just jump right into it. Today's a big day in the video gaming world. We got a couple of major video game releases. And I'm disappointed with one already out the gate. Battlefield 5 comes out today. But I mean today, I mean tonight at 10 p.m. What do people with jobs do? Well, you stay up late and you play Battlefield 5 at 10 p.m. That's what you do.
Either suck it up and don't play,
Yeah.
or be up till around 2 o'clock. One of the two.
One of the two. Drag ass at work tomorrow and be
Or
like,
be like a guy that I used to work with who would call in, or just take vacation when
Take
a game
vacation,
came out. He
take
would
vacation.
actually take a week off.
yes.
to
I
play-
have
play
taken vacation.
games.
When the last,
Call of Duty, or I think that's what the big one they used to play.
It's Call of Duty, yeah.
And he would take off a week.
With the last WoW expansion, I took that Tuesday off myself. So
He did the same thing with the one of the UFC games.
Oh yeah.
They released, and John took off a week. Him and his brother Jim took off too,
Yeah.
so they could play the
Like a
UFC
fair
game.
game. That's pretty good. That's real nerd stuff
That's
right
nerd,
there.
yeah.
Forego work. Let's get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Ah, look at that guy. He's been drinking. That's another game that just came out today. Bethesda dropped Fallout 76, and
looks like a typical Bethesda. We got some bugs.
some bugs, yeah. Just they're following the footsteps of Blizzard and dropping a buggy game day one, but
The modders will fix it.
The modders will fix it. That's one of the things we were talking about before we started was how Bethesda makes great games, and then they give their community and their players the opportunity to make their games better.
Better. Yeah. With the mods. I mean, look at Skyrim. What all the mods have done,
hundreds
man.
of mods out there.
I got 30, 40 mods on my Skyrim.
And just not the interesting mods like everybody can be nude, but also mods where I saw a guy,
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, I saw one where a guy took and just increased the detail of every item in the game and just made the game look. It's a beautiful game already. Made the game look more beautiful, and it's like, why didn't they hire that guy? It's
Change the lighting, the water looked better.
Yeah.
I mean, they got some really good.
Talk about his resume.
Yeah. Or the one guy that built a whole like an expansion. It's one of the cities from Oblivion.
Yeah.
On the outskirts of the north of Skyrim.
Dang.
With brand new NPCs and quests and mobs. And, it's crazy.
Maybe we can get that guy to come work for us.
Yeah. Hopefully he works cheap.
Yeah, works cheap. Free would be even better. Just work on behalf of the nerd that he is. So a couple great games, and it's that time of year. Got the holidays coming up. Everybody's trying to dip into that holiday money. We got lots of expansions. Got a few expansions coming out.
Yeah, 8.1
Warcraft. For Warcraft for the Horde.
For the Alliance.
The King boy, he's a punk. Yeah, big. That's what, December the 11th, I believe. December the 11th is when that was going to drop.
I think so.
11th or the 12th. So we'll be on that one.
That's what we'll be playing in.
We'll be playing that around that time. We have been playing Warcraft since release date, day one. Before that, we played EverQuest, and that was a long time ago. In the early days of
brutal MMO.
Yeah, when we were young, you had to sit down and eat. You die. You were thirsty.
Yeah, you would actually die if you not sit down and eat every now and then.
Sit down and eat. Keep some food in your bag, and you will die unless you I think that was the first MMO we played together online. It wasn't the first video game we played together, but the first online game we played together was EverQuest. Before that, we went back to as early as N64.
N64, PlayStation 1,
PlayStation 1, Dreamcast.
We had Dreamcast.
Sega
Genesis,
yep. Played a lot of games for a long time. Did a lot of nerd stuff there. So that's just, kind of where we're going to do it. We're going to sit here, we're going to get together, we're going to talk about things. We're going to have guests on, some of our friends from here in the area, do some interviews with some of the people that we play with, local legends in the gaming world here in our area. We'll get them out, get them to talk to us. Some of our own local legends that we that we have dubbed as legends. You may not know them yet, but you'll get to know them.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy their play style. We have a Twitch channel that I run on the weekends, Ancient Alien. You can check it out on Twitch. And you'll see us playing together. We'll get our group in. We'll do some Warcraft runs. We may play some Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, right now we've been playing lately is Grand Theft Auto 5, waiting for the new expansion for WoW to come out.
Drop some stuff.
Let us know what you guys are playing.
Yeah, let us know what you're playing. See if if we're not playing it, hop on it. Heck, we may even go back and play some of the stuff we were playing before. We still need to get back into Divinity.
Yeah,
that was that one. Yeah, that was a great game, man. And we can stream that one and play, and that's got a lot of nice mods for it.
Yeah.
So
they had just right after we quit playing and went back to WoW, they had a big expansion deal come out where they redid it. I haven't even played it.
That's awesome. So yeah, we'll break out in that and we'll get some of that stuff up and you'll see it. Anything you saw, like we said, give us some suggestions below.
What do you want to see?
What do you want to see? What do you want us to do? Let's see what else. Like I said, I got some book reviews coming up. I've read a few books. Well, I say read. I've listened to a few books. I use Audible, and I've been using Audible for about 3 years now. That's an amazing way to listen to a book it's like the old radio shows, back in the day before television, and it's just quite entertaining for me. I've been checking out a lot of new books.
So convenient too, because personally, I still read, but it's hard to read a few pages. I get sleepy. But like with the audio, the Audible, we're listening to the deal in the cars, and it's a good way.
It's a good way. It's a good way. We like it. I haven't. Since I've got my Audible, I think I've maybe picked up one book, and then I went and found it on Audible. So, we'll have some of that stuff out. We got a few animes that we're watching right now. I'm gonna have a couple suggestions before the end of the show, some things that you might go check out. A few new ones. I guess we're gonna talk about that right now. I don't know if you've seen it yet, There's a new one out that I've been watching on Funimation. Get you a Funimation account. That's the way to go, man. Get that. It's worth the money you pay every month on it. You can watch a lot of animes, but I've been watching one called Goblin Slayer, and it's actually pretty good, man. It's got a really interesting storyline. It's about adventurers, just fantasy world adventurers going out, different classes, mages, all the good things going out, and there's one particular guy who's just after goblins and goblins alone. It's a good story. Go check it out, Goblin Slayer. I think there's 4 or 5 episodes right now. A good friend of mine told me about it, and I started checking it out this week, and been watching it on Funimation. Crunchyroll has it as well. I don't really like subtitles that much. I know.
I don't either.
Care.
Sorry.
I don't like to read what I'm watching. You have to watch it twice. You have to read it and then go back and watch it so you can see what happened. I like to be
do things at once is sometimes too much for me. I just want to sit back and relax.
Old man, you can't do all that multitasking. Can't do all that multitasking. So I prefer dubs. So just a couple things there.
Yeah, we haven't finished the new Dragon Ball.
Nope, haven't finished new Dragon Ball yet. So like I said, so we're behind on things.
Are they done with all the dubs already?
No, they're not done with all the dubs.
They're
dropping an episode every week still.
Yeah, I mean, there were still 50 of them that
they're running with that. They're running with that. Like that new team, they took over that and they said we're going to get on the horse and ride it. See if we can get another 500 episodes out there.
The ones I've watched have been good though. I mean, I've enjoyed it.
It has been very good, man.
I really like Lord Beerus, man. It is a good character.
I didn't really think Goku could get any stronger.
He's like the Hulk, man.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter what happens, he always somehow gets stronger.
Get stronger, man. Get stronger. He's the #1 mimic in the universe.
Yeah, man.
Something come up. He's like, dang, I need to be stronger.
Somebody comes in stronger than him. He just overcomes it somehow. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Tell you, last anime I've been watching is going to embarrass myself. I think it's called Restaurant to Another World.
Okay, all right.
And it's just about a restaurant to another world where I think the actual storyline of it is these people all have some kind of backstory where they've had something bad happen in their life, and this door just pops up out of nowhere. And you go in there and it's a dude that owns a restaurant. Yeah. And he cooks and everybody just falls in love with his food.
Oh, hey man, it sounds interesting. I haven't seen that one. I'll check it out.
It was, kind of a silly premise, but I watched one of them with my daughter, and I ain't gonna lie, I kind of liked it. But they had some dragons on there that would turn into these chicks and come in there and eat, and I don't know. It's crazy, but I like it though.
That's one of the things about anime, though. Man, that's one of the things about anime. You may think, man, I only like.
It wasn't my usual anime
genre.
Yeah, it wouldn't be usual to watch.
It's like, man, you get
There's no fighting in this.
Yeah, no fighting in it at all. That sounds tough, but you still liked it. So
I liked it. I watched every episode they had on Funimation. I watched.
That's the nice thing about anime, man. You can watch them. You can have the ones that you watch. Like everybody should go watch Ninja Scroll.
Yeah, everybody watches Dragon Ball Z. But tell us about the ones that we don't know about too.
Tell us about the ones we don't know about. I'm also watching My Hero Academia right now. My daughter gets mad at me because I say My Hero Academia and not the actual name of it, which I can't think of what it is right now. It's Boku no something or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't speak Japanese. So it's My Hero Academia here in the United States, and that's what I'll call it. Not that I have a problem with Japanese language. I just don't speak it or understand it very well. If I could, I would use it all the time because I think it's an awesome language, but I don't speak it currently.
I'd love to speak Japanese. Yeah.
Too old to learn.
I barely speak English.
Yeah, still working on that.
My son, the Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul's a good one.
Didn't want me to watch it. I've watched some of the Tokyo Ghoul. I haven't seen all of them though, and it's a pretty good anime.
Yeah. So it's already a suggestion we got from his son, one of our first fans. We need to watch Tokyo Ghoul.
Want us to watch that and review it.
And we will. We'll get that out of there, and we'll get the reviews in on those. But for us, do us a favor right now. Go down, hit those buttons, subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, hit the chat button down there, and give us some feedback. We need input from you, so we can make our channel your channel. Therefore, you'll come back and want more.
Yeah, let us know what do you want us to review? What do you guys like? Let us know what games you're playing. And any suggestions you have.
Let us know where you're from. Rep out your city. Tell us who's all here, who's watching. We ourselves are in Texas.
We're going to be doing some giveaways.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some giveaways. Got a contest coming up. Got some giveaways coming up. We'll come up with some nice, cool things. things that you might want, you might not want, but you're gonna. If you stick around, you'll win. If you don't want them, you can sell them
to somebody else.
Yeah. Regift them. Give them as Christmas. Somebody will want them. We promise. They're gonna be things that all nerds wouldn't mind having their hands on. And if you got one, you'll have another one.
Yeah. If you don't want them, we'll just keep it.
Yeah, we'll keep it. Send it back to
just let us know.
We'll gift it out again, or we'll say we won.
Put it in my collection.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of the thing, man. We hope you guys stick around. Tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your grandparents, your neighbors.
Go knock on doors. Put some flyers out for us.
Flyers out, yeah. Send us the bill. We'll send it back, but we'll look at it. We'll pay the postage to send it back. That's what we'll do. We're broke here. Yeah. We're trying to get started. But like I said, so that's kind of how we got started off. How we're starting off, and how we want to continue. We hope you guys and stick around for the voyage and come along with us on this fantastic voyage.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. So that's it for episode 1. We'll see you on the next one. Excelsior!